Brussels will demand it keeps hold of millions of Oxford jabs destined for Britain amid growing anger over the bloc's slow rollout. Ursula von der Leyen will today unveil tweaked powers to keep hold of millions of life-saving COVID vaccines produced at an AstraZeneca plant in the Netherlands. The European Commission President will use her draconian export ban to demand the lion's share of doses made at the plant because the EU's vaccination scheme is going so badly. Bureaucrats will be able to take into account Britain's high vaccination rates and contribution to the bloc's immunization drive when authorizing shipments to our shores. But veteran leader Angela Merkel warned against pursuing a full-blown vaccines war with the UK. It comes after Mrs. von der Leyen threatened to ban the export of all COVID jabs because AstraZeneca had failed to deliver enough doses to EU nations. Plans for the bloc's revised export ban are due to be discussed on Thursday at a virtual summit of European leaders. German Chancellor Mrs. Merkel threw her weight behind imposing tougher curbs on the export of AstraZeneca vaccines outside the bloc. And France threatened to stop exports to the UK, in order to get the EU's shambolic vaccine scheme back on track. Mrs. Merkel dismissed calls for a general export ban targeted at Britain, warning it could hit the EU's supply chains. She added, "We have a problem with AstraZeneca, that is well known. We are exporting to the rest of the world, and bear in mind that other parts of the world are exporting nothing at all." According to a leaked draft statement, EU leaders at their summit will agree the need to bolster the bloc's export ban. The memo states, accelerating the production, delivery and deployment of vaccines remains essential to overcome the crisis. We underline the importance of transparency as well as of the extension of the export authorization scheme. The UK was branded as the number one target for the bloc's export ban last week by Mrs. von der Leyen. Berlin doesn't want Brussels to scupper its supply of Pfizer jabs, which use ingredients made in Yorkshire, over the row with AstraZeneca. The Anglo-Swedish drugs giant has repeatedly cut forecasts for the number of doses it expects to ship to member states. French Europe Minister Clement Beaune said, "We want to avoid that AstraZeneca doses produced in Europe go to Britain when we are not receiving anything." Prime Minister Boris Johnson has proposed sharing production capacity at the firm's plant in the Netherlands. But Brussels is insisting on taking the majority of the doses because the EU's rollout is lagging behind Britain's scheme. Britain has administered jabs to 45 out of 100 people while the EU has only managed to deliver vaccines at a rate of 13. Downing Street has dispatched top diplomat Sir Tim Barrow, a former ambassador to the EU, to Brussels to find a compromise. The EU has complained it has shipped 10 million jabs to the UK, mostly Belgian-made Pfizer, without receiving any back in return. But British officials argue that ignores the fact that Britain has played a leading role in the global vaccination drive. The UK has forked out £88 million and sent experts abroad to help AstraZeneca boost production, and ships raw materials to Belgium for the Pfizer vaccine.